guess it was nice, you know. Why do you hate me? Why can't I stand and walk away? Why is it so damn hard to stay? I was sick of this, I got something to say. And I'm so sick of all your problems lately. You need your drama, so you keep me around. But things ain't getting any better, really down soon. I'm sick of time of being pushed around. So I keep waiting for the storm to save me. When everybody wants to shut me down. And I ain't hearing one word you gotta say to me. Right now I'm trying to figure you out. You bring me down. Every time I turn around and I ask you why. Why do you hate me? Why you try changing who I am? Now why can't I make you understand? And I understand that you always about to come to an end. No one ever gave a fuck until right now. When they're all like, I'm giving it up. Fuck it, well, I'm giving everything I ever had to give. But right now, I'm just not giving a fuck. So what? So I'm waiting for the storm to say what? But you can bet I'm getting sick of your lies. But right now, all what you gotta say to me, why should I even try? You bring me down. Every time I turn around and I ask you why. You keep dragging me down. Step my face into the ground. I ask you why. Why you keep beating me? I can't take this anymore. I gotta ask you why. Why do you drag me down? Every time I turn around and I ask you why. Why do you hate me? Yeah, what's it always gonna be like that? You know it's always your way. Look at your seat past that, yeah. The one day you're gonna understand that you've been buying your bridges for too long and no one cares. Now all these people that you keep on your side, and they don't know you like I do, and all these secrets that you try to hide. Chasing way up, always look at you. You stop the night with my back, twist the turn, and now I'm through with you. You bring me down. Every time I turn around and I ask you why. You keep dragging me down. Step my face into the ground. I ask you why. Why you keep beating me? I can't take this anymore. I gotta ask you why. Why do you drag me down? Every time I turn around and I ask you why. Why do you hate me?
Why are you not getting powerful erections?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know why I'm not getting powerful erections. Oh, what the hell? I was busy looking at the computer. No, Tarek ain't going live just yet. And if he does, I don't care. But yeah, you're gonna have a hard time finding his channel. I'd have to send you a link. He has them on the, as I would say, the down low. So I'd have to send you the two channels that I know about. He had the third one, but it got terminated. But I am stuffed. I've got a full belly. I went and had dinner. It was very, very good. I had a ribeye steak and shrimp. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. And a salad and a baked potato. and an ice cold Blue Moon beer. Boy, it was really good. Well worth the $70 that I've paid. Well, more than that with tip. But anywho, it was well worth it. And I would recommend that if you all are having a hankering for some surf and turf, you go get yourself a ribeye and some shrimp yourself. Can't beat it. It's a great combination. Yes, indeed. So I probably won't be on here for 2 hours. Hey, fuck, maybe it'll be 3. I don't know. So I just happened to stumble across a video in the gang stalking realm. It's a community of people who talk about their experiences, or it's a channel of, like big channels with videos on how to deal with it and defeat them and all yada 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 yada, right? Well, there's a guy I haven't seen before, and it just seems like there's always a video that pops up at the right time that kind of fits exactly what I'm doing. It's not an old video. The guy just did this. Let me see. How long ago did he post this? A few hours ago. Yeah, like 6-7 hours ago, something like that. It's a fresh video. This guy's got a couple 100,000 subscribers. His channel name is Narc Survivor, like NARC Survivor. He's sitting here talking about something that hit home. The title of the video is The Biggest Lie About Gang Stalking. And I'll probably stop it quite often and do some narration. I don't know, is the Apple not showing? Of course it's not. It does that to me all the time. Of course it's not. Let me see if I can't get it to come back up. Probably not. Once it doesn't let me have it, it wants to play. It wants to give me a hard time about my Apple. There you go. Let's see here. This will pop up. There's my 2002 prison mugshot. Let me see if I can bring back my Apple. Let's do it. And it usually won't fucking allow me. So I'll put it up, see if it happens. It usually won't switch over. It keeps my mugshot up here. Let's see. Give it a second and see if it flops over. I'm looking at another screen to see if it does. And it hasn't yet. Seems like you guys are stuck with my ugly mug shot. Yeah, some people said that I look like White Boy Rick in a way. I don't know if you know who White Boy Rick is, but yeah. No, Jethro, my algorithms are pretty active in sharing stuff with me that I find quite interesting. And I don't know. I don't know how it works. It just does. And anywho, what's up, Jethro? Running with scissors. Lynette. Xenio. Randog. And who else is in here? Randog. Lynette. Jeffro. Tony. Xenio. What's up? And a few of you lurkers in the bushes. What's happening? Let me see if I can't change it over again. It just ain't going to let me. I see it on my side, my Apple, but it just won't do it. Let's do this. Switch it to that. See if it changes it to the black or to the blank one, or if I'm stuck on my mugshot. Seems like they're going to keep me on the mugshot. Let me try and bring the Apple back up. Damn it, man. I wanted my Apple. I wanted my Apple to be my avatar. Oh, there we go. I got my Apple. I got my Apple back. Look at that. Woo woo. Finally. It actually did something. Actually did something I wanted to do. Thanks, StreamYard. You Bunch of shitheads. So this guy, I don't know his name. They call him Narc, I guess. Could be something else. I don't know. I just stumbled across this video, and I'm going to have to stop it every few minutes and, narrate. So hopefully he doesn't get mad at me. I don't know. But I found it to be quite fitting for the situation that I've been in for a while. You guys know how I'm labeled a dangerous man. And this would go for anybody who's labeled dangerous and unhinged or uncontrolled, emotionally, whatever, all of the shit that you get attacked for here in this YouTube community, common unity, as Polyboy would say. So let me blow this up a hair to give you the full screen effect. And I tried to change my song to Henry Rollins, You're a Liar, just to change it up a little bit, but I couldn't find a good tune, a cover song to do that. And I didn't want to get copyright strike from Henry Rollins himself, because he's kind of a prick. And I'm going to have to do what I'm going to have to do. Well, I am the most dangerous man, but when you have a belly full of steak and shrimp and tater and beer and water and salad with blue cheese dressing and blue cheese crumbles, sometimes you just don't want to be so dangerous. You just want to chill out. You just want to, do the old Al Bundy. You stick your 4 fingers down in your pants and you kick back on the couch and you're like, yeah. And, you kind of do like the Al DeVecchio, Al Bundy. You got your hands down the front of your pants, you're a little chilling on the couch, and you go, yeah, 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 yeah. If you don't know who Al DeVecchio is, then you're just going to have to be in a little bit of suspense. What's up? Yes, you are. Oh, so you know who Narc Survivor is. Oh, look at that. Hopefully he doesn't give me a hard way to go for sharing this video. I found this video very fitting, and if he gets mad at me, I guess there's really not much I can do about it, but I'm gonna share it. I hate to share such a new video that's fresh out the box, so to speak. But I'm finding this just too hard to resist. And you got Chicken Little Setso in the house. Yeah, I've definitely been looking in your crock pot. I'm a crackpot looking in your crock pot. I'm a little crackpot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. Oh, really? What? If you scroll down on his community post, you'll see the sketch that you did of him, the green one. Really? Let's check that out before we get to sharing the video. Let's just go check out Yeshua Returns video, or picture that he sketched of, what's his name? What's his name? Visit his community, the post. Let's scroll down and see what we got here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm looking, Lucy. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Where, this? Oh, you did this? Oh, no shit. Let's see here. What's this say? Your name is Jim? Yeshua, your name is Jim? Is this the, let me see. Is this the picture you did of him? Oh, not bad. Not bad for a white boy. I hope you're a white boy and you're not, a man of color. But I always say, not bad for a white boy. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. What did he say? Oh, you did it a year ago. If you appreciate my work and has been helpful for you, you're welcome to donate to my PayPal here. Well, maybe if I donate a little bit of pocket change to him, something that jingle jangles, maybe not a whole lot of folding, just a little bit of jingle jangle. Maybe he won't get mad at me for sharing his content. Or maybe you could put a good word in for me there, Jim. Yeshua Returns. Great artwork, Jim. Thanks, Chris. Oh, is that another channel you got? Midnight Blue? I'm sorry to out in your sock account or your other account. My bad. Unless you changed your name. You are more beautiful than on a picture and also soul and spirit. I love this. I'm saving it. Compliments, Jim. So they're making a third Boondock Saints. I especially appreciate your insights and videos. All right, so it's not bad. Not bad. Not bad work there, Jim. Not too bad at all. Not too bad for a white boy. Okay, well, just as long as you don't make me a zombie, death cult member and do some picture of me, then I'll be just fine. You're always doing face portraits. It's for a small community zombie phone game. All right. Jethro Miller. Yeshua Return has a lot of good and amusing content as well. Well, I'll have to go and check them out. Have to send me the link if I can't find it. Put the link in the if Lynette, if your messenger's working, if you wouldn't mind finding Yeshua Returns channel and sending me the link in Messenger, and maybe in another day, 2, 3, or a week, or soon enough, we'll peruse his content and I'll check it out. And if I find anything interesting, we'll share it. Anything funny. So, yeah, it's not a bad picture. All right, so maybe you can put in a good word for me, and he won't get mad at me for sharing his content, because I don't know him. I just stumbled across this video, and that's why I was wanting to share it. So let's get back to it. Ready to go, right here. The biggest lie, 6 hours ago.
Biggest lie about gangster.
So first of all, how many views does he get on a typical video? Let's see. On his videos, just to get an idea. So he gets 753, 395, 639. He's got 200,000 subscribers, and he doesn't get a lot of views on his videos. He must be shadow banned or whatnot. That's how it works, especially in the content creation that he's doing. So hopefully he doesn't get mad. And you guys, if you wouldn't mind, go over to his channel after this, and a couple of you, all of you, whatnot, and comment in this video and say, hey, Bad Apple Media sent me. He shared your video and hopes you ain't mad at him. Something like that. Or not. You don't have to do it. Just a suggestion. But, hopefully you don't get mad at me.
Biggest lie about gang stalking.
So let's share it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start watching it. I'm gonna have to check it all out. Return of Beware Mouse. What's happening? Thank you, Lynette. Appreciate you. So I was only joking. I wouldn't suspect you to do anything offensive like that. But yeah. So with no further ado, let's check out, what's his name? Yeshua? Does he have a name other than Narc? Yeah, it's dismissed. You have to watch my video from earlier. I did a 2-hour, as Randog says, a Snafu Snaps rant. Ranting. So yeah, you'll have to go and watch it. Okay, subbed, and go in his comment section and let him know that you subbed because I sent you, please. So he'll go, oh, all right, cool. I got subs and he shared my content, and maybe I won't be mad at him for sharing my content. And yeah. Oh, his name is Narc Daily. Oh, his name. Is it Joe? Is it Bob? Is it Tom? Is it Ralph? Okay, but what's this gentleman's name here on the screen? Narc. This guy that's in this video, what's his name? Does he have a name, or is he a mysterious man? I don't know. But anywho, again, with no further ado, let's share the video. And like I said, I'm going to have to stop it a little bit here and there. And matter of fact, I'm going to speed it up a bit, which I already got it ready, set, sped, in speed mode. So let's roll. Listen closely and tell me if this applies.
You're being monitored by gang stalkers. You have people following you around, people watching your every move. Sometimes they look at you with shock or horror in their eyes. It may appear as though they're afraid. So naturally, you may assume that they perceive you as dangerous.
You know, I don't have many people following me in the streets doing that type of shit. My experience is all pretty much online. You know, maybe I might get some weird vibes out in the street, but it's mostly online.
Because they're constantly on edge, paranoid, and yet they're constantly watching you, as though they're waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, constantly waiting and watching me, waiting for something to happen. They're lurking in the bushes and they stalk me on my channel, and I get 25 viewers and only 2 people talking because they're all lurking, watching, waiting for me to say something so they can clip it and go, hey, he's dangerous.
And they may even say to each other that you are a dangerous person. They may involve the police and get you arrested for something small.
Oh, they may involve the police and get you arrested for something small. Huh. They talk amongst themselves and call you dangerous. Sure sounds familiar.
Something that they've blown out of proportion.
Oh, something they blown out of proportion. Yeah, exactly.
Such as you looking at them the wrong way, yelling at them, just doing something.
Telling them you're going to kick their ass after they gang stalk you for 3 years, after they harass you, after they fuck with you for 3 years, and you finally say, I'm going to kick your ass. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds pretty accurate there, Narc.
In reaction to what they've done to you. And if you look online,
What's
many people will
What's happening, Biscuits and Groovy?
say that gang stalkers view you as crazy, dangerous, or unstable.
Oh, I've never heard of them call me unstable. They've never. No. Dangerous, unstable, unable to control my emotions.
When really, that's not even true. You're not being targeted because you're dangerous. That has nothing to do with it. And in this video, I'm going to prove it.
All right. Well, he proved it to me. I watched this video and I was like, damn, it's like the man knows what I went through. It's like, what? How did he know?
You're looking for an explanation for this behavior. You're trying to make sense of it. So you assume that you're being watched for a reason. You assume that you're being seen as a threat, as though something about you is dangerous, disruptive, or unsettling to other people.
Yeah, my mean words are unsettling to other people.
Because you're already on edge.
Oh, I'm always on the edge. I'm on the edge of the world. Dun, 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 dun.
And you've been stressed, isolated, or overwhelmed.
I get stressed and isolated online. I'm not isolated in my personal life. I have plenty of friends and family, and I have a very normal life outside of the internet. I get isolated on the internet where they go, nobody cares about what you're saying, Bad Apple Media. You just nobody. Just shut up. And I laugh and I go, yeah, okay.
Around for a long time. So on the surface, it appears to make sense. And it can even feel grounded to think that way about it. It gives meaning to the vigilance. It turns confusion into a story that feels coherent. But that's all it really is. It's just something that comforts or soothes you in the moment. It's not really explaining anything about what's really happening.
I kind of got a pretty good idea of what's really happening. I'm not 1,000%. I don't have any, like I said earlier, I don't have any white papers. I don't have any documents other than like an email here or there and patterns that I notice that, you know, I see what I see and I know what I know.
Because here's the thing. If you were truly dangerous, if you were genuinely a threat, if you had the power to harm anyone, you would not be handled this way.
Yeah, if I was truly dangerous, if I was any sort of threat, if people were concerned about me, then they wouldn't deal with me the way that they deal with me. This makes total and perfect sense.
Dangerous people are not teased. They are not taunted. They are not subtly signaled to.
Yeah, dangerous people are not teased. They're not taunted. They don't get harassed by YouTubers. They don't call them sour apple, crab apple, rotten apple. You know, they don't fuck with them. They don't backstage them. They don't play games with them. They don't manipulate the scenarios. Yeah, no, it might sound all petty, but this is what goes on in the gang stalking community online.
They are not stressed, nudged, hinted at, or
Yeah, you guys don't stress me. You don't nudge me. If I was dangerous, you wouldn't do that. Now, would you?
psychologically poked at over long periods of time. Real threats are dealt with quietly and efficiently through distance, avoidance, or formal authority. So there is no benefit in intimidation games, no reason to provoke awareness, no logic in drawing attention to themselves. Because if they really believed you were
I don't draw attention to myself. I just speak the truth, and I guess that draws attention to myself.
dangerous, the last thing they would do is make sure you noticed them. That's not
Right. If I was dangerous, people out here in the internet, they would avoid me like the fucking plague. They wouldn't stalk me. They wouldn't clip my videos. They wouldn't share shit. They wouldn't spit my fucking name out their mouth constantly. They wouldn't do that. If I was a truly dangerous man and they actually believed it, they wouldn't do the things that they do. This video, you can go, and I encourage you to go and watch it in its entirety without me stopping it and interrupting it and trying to keep from, making it a long stretch before I stop between each time. But does that make sense? If somebody thinks that you're dangerous and you're a threat, why would they fuck with you? Why would they poke you? Why would they do the things they do? Because you're really not.
how risk works. That's not how power works. And that's not how safety works. Because it isn't containment. It isn't neutralization. It isn't prevention. It's exposure. It's escalation. It's noise. And noise is the opposite of control.
Exactly. Their noise is the opposite. Exactly.
So when you slow it down and really look at it, this belief doesn't hold up. Not logically, not practically, not psychologically. And that's
And it doesn't hold any water. Their argument doesn't hold any fucking water. Narc, this guy's right on the fucking money.
why is the biggest lie at the center of all of this.
Oh, look at that. Is that the like the grift? Is that the money is the root of all evil, or for the love of money is the root of all evil? Is that the hand of the grifter in the YouTube community known as the Panelverse and other channels or other genres as well?
Let's ground this in reality. Imagine for a moment a person who is actually dangerous, someone volatile, someone unpredictable, someone capable of harm. Now, ask yourself this slowly. Would anyone in the right mind follow them repeatedly, make themselves visible, tease them, taunt them, provoke reactions into their personal space?
Yeah. Now, does that make any sense? You hear what he's saying? Is it ringing a bell? Is it kind of like talking to you here?
Escalate tension over time? Of course not. That wouldn't be intimidation. That would be reckless. People who deal with real danger don't play psychological games. They minimize contact. They avoid provocation. They de-escalate or they remove themselves entirely. Because when someone
Yeah.
is truly dangerous, you don't get curious.
Yeah. You don't want anything to do with a dangerous person. You avoid them like the plague. You stay the fuck away from them. That's why I stayed away from Snafu Snaps as much as I could, because I know that he's a dangerous man, that associating with him would get me into fucking situations that I don't want to be in.
You don't test boundaries. You don't linger. You back away. Even law.
Yeah. You ghost a motherfucker. You push him back. You stay away from him. That's what I did. When I noticed a dangerous person, I stayed the fuck away from him.
Enforcement, even organized systems, even people with authority follow this rule. They reduce exposure. They control distance. They don't tease lions in cages. And that's the key image to sit with.
Or you don't poke bears. I'm the grizzly bear. Arr! Remember, guys, I'm the grizzly bear.
No one opens a cage, pokes a lion.
Nobody digs into the bear's den while he's sleeping.
and keeps poking unless they are absolutely certain the line is not going to bite. So if they are behaving in ways that feel provocative, repetitive, noisy, or performative,
Yeah, repetitive, constantly fucking with me, right? Over and over again, 3 fucking years playing games. Yeah, I'm the dangerous one. That's right.
that alone tells you something important. It tells you they do not believe they are dealing with danger. You are not being circled because you are a threat. You are not being tested because you are powerful in some hidden way. And you are not being handled like a dangerous person would be. Because if you were, none of this would look like this.
That's 100% correct. If I was the dangerous, unhinged, crazy man that they claim that I am, they'd steer the fuck clear away. I stay away from Rat Blood because he's fucking insane. I stay away from Snafu Snaps because he's fucking insane. I stay away from crazy fucking people. I don't go to their channels, and I don't fucking do what I know I shouldn't do. I stay away from them, and I hopefully they don't remember my name, and they don't want to have anything to do with me, and they don't come and fuck with me because I don't want anything to do with them. I'm one of the craziest motherfuckers you'll know. Not crazy like a fucking madman in a straitjacket. I'm crazy like a fucking fox. And I don't fuck with crazy people. I leave them alone.
So if you're not dangerous, what's actually going on? When someone repeatedly pokes, agitates, or destabilizes another person, it's not because the target is a threat.
Right. If you continuously poke and prod and you destabilize somebody, you call them, you harass them while they're doing a live stream, and then you elicit a reaction out of them. Yeah, this is what they want. I'm not the dangerous one. Motherfuckers harassing me or harassing you or harassing anybody. Those are the dangerous ones. When they call people dangerous, it's not the people they're calling, especially a snafu fucktard snaps. Him calling anybody dangerous is fucking comical. Anybody in his little clique, in his genre, in his panel curse community calling me dangerous, now the mirror effect is kicking in.
It's because instability benefits the instigator. Creating a reaction gives them relief. Some people cannot regulate their own emotions internally.
Yeah, some people can't regulate their own emotions internally because they're inside their minds are a million miles an hour because they're traumatized people. They're broken individuals.
So they offload tension outwards. By provoking you, they discharge their own frustration, feel momentarily powerful, and avoid dealing with their own distress. The reaction is the rewards.
Yeah, my reaction to somebody harassing me was his reward. He's like, I got him where I want him now. I got him. I triggered him. I got him to commit a crime after I said I'm a shock journalist. Yeah, that's what they do.
This isn't strategy, it's dysregulation. When someone can trigger you, they gain something important. They can say, see, they're unstable.
Right. When somebody can do that to you, they sit back and they go, look, he's crazy. He's crazy apple. He's unhinged. He's dangerous. Oh my God. You guys, you can't believe the way that this guy's behaving. Well, when you trigger somebody, it's kind of, that's kind of what you're looking for, and you got it. So I should know better than to give you what you want, but why not? When in Rome, do as the Romans do. What's up, Alo? What's going on, man?
Write about them. This wasn't my fault. This is how
Nothing is ever Snafu Snap's fault. And funny, I kind of laughed. There was a couple of things in this video that I see an Indian here. I'm just shocked that she doesn't have a dot in her forehead, or this guy doesn't have a dot in his forehead. And gee, maybe this guy should get a dot in his forehead. Ain't that funny? Ain't that coinkydink? Snafu Snaps should have a dot in his forehead too.
reactive abuse and mirror dynamics work. The instability isn't discovered, it's manufactured.
Right, exactly. The instability that they accuse me of isn't natural because I'm the most normal person that you guys will meet on the internet when you're not on the internet. And you manufacture what you say. Look at that unhinged man, that dangerous man. You manufacture that. You create it. You push, you prod, you poke the bear, you play your fucking mental manipulation, and then you get me or others, but you got me to give you what you wanted so you could go, look, I'm under threat. People want to kill me everywhere. He's making death threats against me. I'm such a victim.
Now, why do they want to manufacture this instability in you? It's because calm people threaten fragile identities.
Right. I'm typically a fairly calm person. Can I go off the handle? Fuck yeah, I can. I go off the handle for the people who deserve it.
Someone who is steady.
And I'm steady.
Conscientious or
I'm very conscientious.
self-directed.
I'm very self-directed.
And unintentionally expose another person's lack of those qualities.
And I unintentionally exposed Snafu Snaps inequalities. When he seen me going on with my life, not worrying about Marfugo, it really bothered him. He's still to this day, 6 years later, is obsessed with fucking Marfugo and other people that he just can't let go. And then someone will go, you're doing the same thing. You're obsessed with fucking Snafu Snaps. Well, it's only because he drugged me into his world. I had no desire to have anything to do with the guy for as long as time. I was literally hoping every time I'd see him, I'd be like, holy fuck, here he is again. Why can't he just go away and leave me the fuck alone? So just engage very little with him. Tell him he's a scumbag. Block his shit. Maybe he'll just go the fuck away finally forever. And then here he comes again.
That contrast creates shame. Instead of self-reflecting, some people try to pull the other person down, provoke cracks, and turn composure into chaos. Not because the calm person is dangerous, but because their stability is uncomfortable to witness.
Right. It wasn't because I was dangerous when he came after me. It's because my stability and his instability clashed. In his little broken, traumatic brain, he couldn't stand to see me not talking about Marfugo, talking about the other fucking people online that he knew, like Shauna. I got away from her. I didn't talk about her no more. He is obsessed with these people, just like he's obsessed with me. No, I guess I'm obsessed with him because I'm talking about him right now, right? Right.
And when one person starts framing someone as the problem, others may join in.
Right, exactly. When one person frames another as the problem, others may join in. Sounds pretty fucking familiar, right, Shauna? Right, Cynthia? Right, Powdered Pussy? I could go on and on and on down the fucking list. Right, Tariq? Right, Mad Mystic? Right, OTW? Right, Jack Talcott? You join in. You join in on the fucking insanity. Because some people just, birds of a feather.
Not out of malice, but because it offers a shared outlet for frustration. It deflects attention from their own issues, and it creates a simple villain.
What? They all got all their own issues and I'm the simple villain? What? I would have never guessed that I was the simple villain that needed to be pointed out. I just thought that I was an unhinged, crazy, sad, sour apple. Little did I know that they're using me to comfort their own misfortunes and their own traumatic lives. Oh my God, I guess I'm serving a very much needed purpose here on the interwebs.
This is how mobbing happens. No mastermind required, just unprocessed emotion and social momentum. But the goal isn't to make you dangerous. They're not trying to turn you into a threat. They're trying to turn you into a reaction. Because
right, they're trying to get me to react, kind of like I'm doing right now. Now, the best thing that I could do is to just not talk about them no more and move on. But I just don't feel like it right now. Right now, I don't feel like it.
a reaction validates their behavior, justifies their narrative, and gives them emotional leverage.
Yeah, well, they can have the emotional leverage and go, look, that bad apple's going crazy. He's on his second video today talking about snafu snaps. He's ranting. Right, Randog? He's ranting about snafu snaps. Oh my God, he just won't shut up. Yeah. Kind of getting under people's skin a little bit. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be doing that on purpose now, would I?
Danger would bring consequences. Reactivity brings cover. When provocation is repeated, especially in environments you can't easily leave, it can feel targeted.
Yeah, this is kind of an environment that I can't easily leave. I would like to remain on this social platform or any social platform and do what it is that I do. I don't need these assholes fucking sticking their nose into my business, coming over and stalking me and fucking, like Red 40 going over and going, "Yeah, you see that bad apple? He's at it again, making threats all over the place." Fucking Planet X watcher, fucking clipping my shit and going, "Oh, he's talking about Snafu Snap's case. Talking about his case." Why don't you motherfuckers get a goddamn life and stop fucking with me and stop fucking with other people? You think that might be a good idea for your own self-benefit? No, because me doing this gives you self-worth. If it wasn't for me doing this, you guys would probably be fucking ripping your hair out, man.
That's because your nervous system is being activated repeatedly. Your sense of safety is being eroded. Your attention is being pulled outward. The distress is real, but the meaning attached to it can grow larger than the mechanism itself. If someone is trying to provoke you, it's not because you were a problem waiting to happen.
Yeah. When I got all of you motherfuckers provoking me, it's not because I'm a problem waiting to happen. That's not the fucking reason. Clearly, I know exactly what's going on here.
It's because they needed one.
Yeah, they needed it. They need my reaction. They need me as content. They need me to make themselves feel better about their pathetic existence. Even their content online, not that my content is anything special to look at or talk about, but when I focus on my content and I do what I do, my content is 1,000 times. You know how many times I've had people tell me, "You ain't got no content. You got no." I got more content than Carter's got liver pills. I just haven't fucking done anything. I don't share it because I don't have any views. What's the point? I ain't wasting my time. If I ever have enough views, then I'll focus on my shit. And then people go, "Well, how are you going to get the views if you don't produce your content?" Yeah, I know. It's kind of a catch-22. I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't.
And when you understand that, something shifts. You stop asking, what's wrong with me? Why am I dangerous?
I've never asked myself what's wrong with me. I've never asked that. That's the only part, maybe a couple more parts of this video. That's the only part of this video that I disagree with this gentleman. I don't ever question myself. I've never done that.
And you start asking.
I've sarcastically said, "Is it me? Am I the problem here?" That's sarcasm. Am I the problem here? Is it really me? Can somebody tell me if it's me? Am I really the problem here, or is it them? And thank you, Jerry Martin 301. Appreciate the $2. And I can't wait for when Ian Pfister goes to jail either. Look at that. Hopefully, his stupidity will get him into a mode of can't believe I did what I did and got me where I'm at. Maybe he'll figure that out. It'll probably be too late, but here we go.
Why does this person need a reaction so badly?
Why does Snafu Snaps need a reaction out of me so badly? Why does he consider himself a shock journalist that he triggers people to get them to commit crimes? Makes you want to question him. A normal individual would question anybody who says that type of shit. Anybody who openly admits that they specifically fuck with people to get them to say or do something so they can commit a crime and then use that against them, something wrong with that motherfucker. I don't care who it is. There's something wrong with a motherfucker that does that.
That question brings clarity, and clarity brings your power back. Because when someone repeatedly tries to unsettle you, intimidate you, or provoke you, it's rarely ever because you're dangerous. It's usually because they are unstable and insecure.
Right. It's not, they're not provoking me because I'm dangerous, because that kind of goes against it. They would stay the fuck away from me if they really believed that I was dangerous. It's because they're unstable and they need to provoke that reaction to make themselves feel better. This dude is spot the fuck on.
And your presence exposes something they can't face in themselves.
Yeah, my presence exposes something in them that they can't face. I moved on from Marfugo, and Snafu Snaps is literally obsessed. He probably has a Marfugle doll that he sleeps with at night. And he probably jacks off with it. I love you, Adam. Marfugle, why don't you love me like I love you? You didn't care about me when I was in the hospital. You didn't call me and ask me how I was. Oh my God, you're a terrible person. I'm going to ruin your life now. I'm going to be a thorn in your side for years and years and years. And anybody that I think that had anything to do with you, I'm going to harass them too. Right, Snafu? You might want to go see a psychiatrist, dude. You might want to check yourself in to a fucking mental institution again and tell them that you need some heavy fucking doses of counseling, like probably 5 sessions a week, maybe, or like a couple times a day, so maybe like 10 sessions, but 5 days a week, heavy sessions, and then give your mind a break for a couple days a week while your newly dosages of psychotropics are being regulated in between your fucking sessions of therapeutic conversations with maybe within group or one-on-one. But you need psychological fucking care, Matthew.
Some people do not generate stability from within. They don't have inner security, self-honesty, or emotional regulation. So they look for it outside themselves. And when they encounter someone who is calm, self-directed, principled, internally grounded, it creates an uncomfortable...
Yeah, when you find someone like me that Snafu Snaps is jealous of, he's got to get into my world and fucking ruin what I got, keeping me calm, peaceful, planted, grounded, directed, and focused. And Snafu Snaps got to come in and fuck it all up.
Comfortable contrast, not admiration, shame. That contrast becomes a mirror, and that mirror is intolerable to them. People who lie to themselves, deceive others, or avoid accountability carry a quiet internal tension. They survive by denying their shortcomings.
Yes, he survives by denying his shortcomings. Snafu Snaps, you got a lot of shortcomings and you deny every one of them. I've never heard you admit that you're ever fucking wrong. Not one time have I ever heard you in the 6 fucking years that I've known you that you say, yeah, you know what? I'm wrong. I was wrong for doing that. No, you blame everybody else for your fucking shortcomings. And again, thank you to Jerry Martin 301 for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. And he says that, welcome to this world media, his wife, Meth Cam, not Pam Cam. Yeah, she does look like a meth head, doesn't she? But thank you for your donation. I appreciate that.
In reality and perform in innocence. When someone doesn't buy into that performance, it threatens the mask.
When I don't buy into his performance, it threatens his mask. Everything that this gentleman, Narc, is saying, he's actually talking about Snafu Snaps and what he's done to me. It's incredible that I stumbled across this video, and I've never seen this guy's channel before. And again, his channel name is, and if you guys wouldn't mind going over and subscribing to him, if you find his video here to be a little interesting, Narc Survivor. Go on over, and well, there you go. I subscribe to him. So if you find his video here interesting, go over and subscribe to him and let him know that Bad Apple Media sent you.
So instead of reflecting, they react. They try to be stable.
Yeah, instead of Snafu Snap self-reflecting, he reacts.
Stabilize the other person, provoke insecurity, or pull the other person down to their level.
It pulls me down to his level. By me doing this, he's pulling me down to his level. I could stop doing this, but I want to do this. I want Snafu Snaps to know that he's mentally fucking insane and that he needs some heavy psychological mental health treatment. He needs psychotropics. That's what I see.
Not
In the most of the panelverse. 97% of the panelverse needs the same thing.
because the other person is a threat, but because their stability is. Provocation isn't strength, it's desperation. It's an attempt to steal externally what they cannot create internally. Security, certainty, relief from shame. If they can make you feel confused, reactive, or unsafe, then for a moment, they feel steadier.
Yeah, when Snafu Snaps does what he does to me and he thinks he's getting to me, it makes him feel better about his own self-worth, which is not much.
That's the exchange.
And when I was watching this, I was like, holy shit, man. How in the world did this video stumble? Are they reading my mind, man? Is the beast system able to read my mind and they know what I need? They know they got what I need.
The reality is this: they could not survive a fraction of what they put you through without collapse.
Yeah, Snafu Snaps couldn't survive a fraction of what he's put me through. He could not do it. None of these guys could.
Absent. Put them through a single day of being gang stalked, and they would probably lose their minds.
Hey, not only Snafu Snaps, but guys like him that do this shit on the internet. I put Welcome to This World Media through just a smidge of what he does to other people. Him and his old lady, Meth Cam, as Jerry Martins said, and they wigged the fuck out. They were freaking out. So this is absolutely right. You put these people through what they put you through, and they wig the fuck out.
So whatever fantasy they hold of you being weak or dangerous, it's a delusion. You may have been going through this for years, and yet...
Oh yeah, I've been going through this for years, without a doubt. Since 2018, it started, and then it ramped up in 2019 and went on for 2 fucking years, and then it took a little break, and then it came back again. Just a little break. I'm not saying it went away. It was just a little less.
You have never caused even a fraction of the harm that they have caused to you. So yes, they are the weak ones. They lack character and stability. That is an arrogance. It's evidence of your capacity.
Yes. It's not arrogance. It's evidence of my capacity. Absolutely.
They move in groups.
Oh, they definitely move in groups. They move in packs. When I would try to have a conversation with somebody on their panel or whatnot, they would never do it one-on-one. They'd always have to have 3-4 people backing them up. So I was always gang piled. It was never one-on-one. It's still, to this day, it can never be one-on-one having a conversation or trying to resolve anything.
They're together, triangulate, and need numbers behind them. But true strength,
without a doubt, they need numbers behind them. And true strength
stands alone.
True strength like that I have, I stand alone. I am a lone wolf. I'm one guy. One guy. And I've defeated all of you motherfuckers that have attacked me. None of you can fucking do a damn thing to me because I laugh at you. I say to myself, these guys fucking think, how many does it take to fucking battle me? How many of these motherfuckers got to fail? It's like I'm Neo in fucking the Matrix, where I'm in slow motion, I'm leaning backwards, and I'm swatting away fucking bullets and you name it. I'm just fucking, you know, I'm fucking karate chopping the motherfuckers down, and just beating everybody metaphorically. I don't want to be accused of threatening people's lives again. I'm whooping everybody's ass like I'm Neo from the fucking Matrix. All you motherfuckers on the internet. All you gang stalking bitches. It's amazing.
And that is why they're constantly on you, feeding from you. It's because of the strength and discipline you have.
Yeah, I know that's what it is. It's not because I'm nobody cares about me. It's because I know that I'm a strong motherfucker, and you guys wish you had the fucking courage that I have. You wish you were a fraction of the man that I am. Don't you, Snafu? All of you. It applies to all of you in the fucking panel curse. It applies to many of you online, you influencers. I'm not talking to you people in the chat. I'm talking to you influencers who I've had conversations with, who I've met in person, who I've spoken to on the phone. It's you phony ass YouTube influencers. You know that you can't hold a candle to me. Am I snapping my arm off, reaching behind to pat myself on the back? Yeah, kinda. Kinda. But I'm not lying.
But they don't possess your optimism, determination, courage, and success, and the obstacles that you overcame along the way. And that is why they're going out of their way. They are coming to you and provoking you. And what they are doing is deliberate.
Well, of course, what they're doing is deliberate. They're coming to me. They're fucking with me. They're doing what they're doing. They talk shit about me in their chats because they know that I might get a wind of it, and I'll have to come and say, "What the fuck you guys saying?" So what are you saying over here, Lynette? Who asking me questions? What? What are you saying? Return of the mouse? What are you saying? Wait, WTW or WTT? Is it the same person? I don't know who WTT is. WTTW is Welcome to This World Media. He's a First Amendment auditor. And I use the finger quotations when I say auditor. I don't know who WTT is. You say you really need to know. Do you think WTT might be, as this is important? I don't know who WTT is. You'll have to tell me. I don't know all the acronyms.
Because unlike them, you are not being accidentally triggered by something that isn't being consciously directed at you. So it really says nothing about you. And that is why they are constantly trying to set you back, because you are way ahead of them. And that's why they always have to be one step ahead of you. Not because they can relate to your progress or development. No, they mirror you.
Oh, what are the odds of this fucking... What are the odds of this? When I seen this, I was like, holy shit. It's like I'm looking at a jackass zebra. Holy moly, Batman. Holy fucking jackass zebra, Batman.
Just to pull you back into their world of pain, trauma, and confusion.
Yep, they're trying to pull me in. He's trying to pull me into his world of pain, trauma, and confusion.
Because it's the only thing they can relate to. It's the only thing they know how to do. They are far behind, levels below you. So every time they try...
Absolutely, he's far behind and he's levels below me. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
To provoke you, let that be a reminder to you. They're still weak. They still haven't progressed in anything. And they likely never will. They will always be stuck in the same loop.
That looks like Snafu doing that.
Trying to take you along.
That looks like him.
For the ride.
They're always what? Let me back that up a minute. I messed that up, Liz.
On the right. If this video isn't on the right, they will always be stuck in the same loop, trying to take you along for the ride.
They'll always be stuck in the same loop. Loopy-loos. You loopy-loos will always be stuck in the same loop, trying to take me for a ride. Well, guess what? You're not taking me for a ride because I'm in the fucking driver's seat, and you might want to call yourself a bunch of Miss fucking Daisies. You're Sophia May Daisies, a whole carload of you bitches.
If this video was informative for you, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
All right, well, I'm going to have to give it a thumbs up because this video was informative to me.
I read everyone. If you are new to our community, subscribe and click all notifications to stay updated.
And I'm going to have to make a comment. And go to the newest. And I'm going to say... Appreciate your video. I can't see. It's kind of dark in here. Hopefully I spelled correctly. Oh, I got to back it up. Son of a bitch. All right, it's dark in here and I can't see. And I know where the keys are at for the most part. Your insight. on this video. It describes exactly what I've been experiencing with a group of wackadoodles who can be labeled gang stalkers. Swing by my live stream if ever online to catch one. I will send some subs your way. Shared your video. Hope you are okay with me doing that. Much love and respect. Peace. To you. How's that? How's that? All right. There we go. There we go. Subbed.
If you would like a one-on-one targeted individual support, I am available for you. Visit my website to book a one-on-one with me.
Maybe I'll have to go to his website and book a one-on-one and see if he's willing to come on here and do a live stream with me and talk about it publicly. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. It sounds like a good idea to me.
It's narcsurvivor.co.uk. You can support my work by donating. Go to paypal.me/narcsurvivor. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.
Well, I appreciate your video there, Narc Survivor. It was pretty good. I didn't see your comment. Let me go back and see your comment. What'd you say? What'd you say? Let me pull it up. Pull it up. Let me pull it up. There's this Target D's has got a lot of comments in there. So Lynette says, found your channel from Bad Apple Media. Looks like you have some interesting content we'll be watching. Well, there you go. And I'm going to have to like that comment. And where did my comment go? Where did my comment go? Oh, there it is. Appreciate your insight in the video. Blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. Yeah, Lynette, thanks for going over there and subscribing. And hopefully he will appreciate, my effort in your subscription. So what's Zenio saying here? Never hung out in groups that did that, was petty and manipulative. Didn't like being told what to hate on that week. Exactly. No, really. So return of Beware Mouse. What were you referring to with WTT? I'm not sure what you were saying. You'd have to clarify who WTT is. And so let's move forward from that. And if you guys would, if you don't mind, if you found that video interesting, go over and watch the entire thing so he could get some views on it. I've watched. I'll probably watch it again. So there's another video I'd like to share with y'all. Let me stop the screen on that and pull this guy up. This guy over here is having some same views, and this may trigger some of you guys. I don't mean trigger, but may go, what the fuck you doing? this guy here, and you know who he is. He's kind of jumped on my bandwagon. I don't want to see his open panel because I don't care about that. This guy here, I've been trying to tell this clown, the old direct dookie as some call him, Brandon Mitchell's in the hizzy. I don't know, hopefully I didn't blow your guys' eardrums out. I apologize. I've been trying to keep my voice a little lower because I know my microphone is very sensitive and it would be kind of loud on your end. I apologize. But welcome. What's crack-a-lackin', Brandon? Got your wrench taken away from the old direct dookie, did you? Not laughing at you getting your wrench taken away, laughing at the fact that he is called direct dookie. I don't even know who or why they call him direct dookie other than the phone situations where he was hiding cell phones. But like I said before, but no pun intended. As I said before, it's not an uncommon thing to see or no, not witness with your own eyes, but to hear about in prison. Because when I was in prison, I thought you had a wrench there. My bad. So, yeah, it's pretty common. He's not out of the ordinary. I personally am not proud of the fact that I know an individual who went to prison who literally got a shampoo bottle stuck up his butthole. I thought it was just an urban legend, but turns out it wasn't an urban legend. And I happen to know the guy that had the shampoo bottle stuck up in his butt. I know him from the streets. He was the co-defendant of my buddy Jeff, who I've mentioned many times on this channel, who was exonerated, and so was his co-defendant subsequently. But my buddy Jeff was the main defendant in the case, and his conviction was overturned by the University of Michigan Innocence Project after they did a investigation and formulated a report, and they submitted it to the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office, and they opened up a new trial, gave him a new trial, and he was acquitted, and he was released, and he sued and ended up with $3.5 million. And unfortunately, my friend Jeff died during the lockdowns because he didn't want to go to the doctor and deal with it because he didn't trust Big Daddy no more. And I don't blame him. So his co-defendant, which is a guy that I know from the streets too, I didn't know him real well because like I said in the video there, when you know that people are crazy, you kind of steer clear of them. And the guy that had the shampoo bottle stuck up his butt, when him and his brothers were well known in our neighborhood, it was if you got into a fight or started shit with one brother, you'd have to fight them all. That's the kind of family they were, right? I'm not knocking them for sticking together, but I didn't associate with them crazy motherfuckers. So Jimmy Christini stuck a fucking shampoo bottle up his fucking ass. And he had to get the fucking thing removed by going to the hospital. So, anyways, point being is that people stick things up their butt in prison. I'm not mad at Direct Dookie for that. I just don't really have a whole lot of respect for him as the way that he's treated me over the years that I've known him. He runs his mouth about me. It's just his right to do it. I don't much care. It doesn't have any effect on me other than the fact that he said it. And I say, fuck him. He wants to call me fucking names and say stupid shit and insult me. Well, fuck you, Direct D. Go eat a dick. That's what I would say in return. So he shares videos of Christopher Ryder. I was on Christopher Ryder's ass back in 2022. I'd have to look at my old videos. I literally found his lawsuit on Pacer, got his telephone number, and called him and said, hey, man, I read your lawsuit online, and that's how I got your number. And I had like a 2-hour conversation with the guy, and it was a really weird conversation. And I told him that I was on my way to Florida. That's right before I went and met John Falax down in Florida. And then so I told him, I said, I'm on my way to Florida in a little while to go to visit, see some friends and go to a wedding. And hell, I'll swing by and come and fucking meet you. And I'm like, I didn't do it. And then he started getting tough and running his mouth and acting all arrogant because, you know, same thing that Christopher Ruff did when he was building his channel, and he would, you know, slowly build his subscriber base. He would tell the cops, "Do you know who I am? I got 2,000 subscribers, man. I got your phones are going to be blown off the hook." And then 4 months later, you have more subscribers. You go, "You don't know who I am, man. I got 5,000 subscribers, man. Your offices, you're going to get phone calls, man." And then, you know, down the road, he'd get more subscribers. And you go, "You don't know who I am. I'm Christopher Ruff. I'm Direct D, and I got 11,000 subscribers, man." And his head swelled up like a motherfucker. Just like all of you YouTubers, your heads swell up like fucking balloons when you start getting subscribers. I don't believe that many of the subscribers that Direct D has are legitimate. I believe they're overinflated by YouTube because they want him on there. And it's kind of why he's laid a little dormant. Whole nother subject for a whole nother day. But the point of me doing this video is he's sharing a video of, guess who? Guess who he's sharing a video of? Let's roll through it here. He's complaining about it being, he'll probably, if he strikes me because I said Direct Dookie, I'm just repeating the names that fucking
numbers in the chat. Lots of numbers. Use the like button too. You know, there's a little like button. There should be 58 likes on this video already. 66 now. You should.
It doesn't apply.
Dislike it. Dislike the video. Leave a comment. You know, we're live. We're on the internet. We're gonna make fun of a bunch of people.
I've actually tried to defend the guy before
on the thumbnail, but I'm gonna laugh at a lot of them. Yeah, I was the first like. Blah blah blah. Don't forget America only.
Blah, blah blah. America only.
Blah.
He's really self-absorbed.
He really they have a better idea than in some of these.
He's even more self-absorbed than I am. Look at that.
Idiots that I see at private businesses that have no clue what's going on.
All right, so this is him bitching about activism. The title of this video is "This Isn't Activism, It's Algorithm Farming," and he's talking about John Flax. I remember a while back, Lynette, you might remember this, when John Flax had blocked me, and I was in Solo Yacker. I believe it was Solo Yakker's live stream. And since John Flax had blocked me, I was saying shit to Solo Yacker for him to say, "Hey, tell John Flax blah, 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 blah." And he did. And John Flax went fucking off. That fucking... At the time, I wasn't Bad Apple Media. I was Road to Prison. He goes, I was Rotten Apple News, whatever I was. And he goes, "That fucking Rotten Apple News, he's a fucking scumbag. He's a psychopath, man. Yeah, this motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking, yeah, he's fucking crazy." He started running his mouth about me. and Direct D was in there too. And me and poor Dirt Farmer were giving Direct D shit and giving fucking Flax crap. And Direct D was running his mouth about me and saying, "Oh, I don't know, I've never heard of you." But he's been in my fucking comment section leaving stupid comments and, you know, thinking that he's some fucking great activist or some bastion for truth when it comes into the law. And now he's kind of like a bootlicker. Not only does he's doing these videos, but he actually is kind of supporting the government in a way, where he's telling people, "Don't be doing this and don't be doing that, and you're all doing it wrong." And because maybe his paralegal, you know, endeavors has gotten to his fucking head a little bit. I don't know, but whatever. Point is that he's doing a video and he's pointing out Liberty Troll and John Flax and idiots doing what they do outside of businesses. And I have to say, unfortunately, me and John, or me and Christopher Ruff here, we're on sort of the same page when it comes to these guys doing their shit outside of fucking businesses.
These idiots understand the law, the Constitution, how it applies in the real world. I mean, they have a better idea than some of these idiots that I see at private businesses that have no clue what's going on. He's weird as fuck. Yeah. We're gonna watch his FUPA adventure. I highly suspect this whole thing was triggered by me talking shit about going to dispensaries and all that, which is hilarious, but whatever, you know. Yeah, we're gonna have some unintentional advertising happening here, but whatever. Listen, if you didn't use the like button at this point, you're either a regard or you're a regard. So use the like button and don't be a regard. Thank you.
Rise Dispensary, right behind us, Liberty Troll, and the Rise Dispensary. Here to see what the big deal is about. I wore my Johnny Fappa shirt, and I am open carrying today, just for good measure, because it seems like people at these dispensaries sure like to get in auditors' faces.
You guys realize that John Flax went out and bought this pistola because of me? You think I'm bullshitting you? I got the screen recorded videos of him telling me, "You fucking psychopath." And he says, "I'm never going to meet any YouTuber again. The one and only time that I met a YouTuber, he turned out to be a psychopath, crazy motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. And you come to my house, knock on my door." Because I told him that you blocked me. I guess I'll have to come and knock on your door to confront you and ask you the questions that you won't ask or let me ask you because you have me blocked. Remember, Lynette? So he went out and bought this pistola because he thinks that he's going to shoot me. Yeah. John Flax went and bought this pistol so he could shoot poor old Bad Apple Media. Is that where you want to be, John Flax? And poor old Bad Apple comes knocking on your door as being a fucking pistol fucking waving lunatic with a intention to kill a man?
All right, everybody. I'm actually going to go in and buy a pre-roll. Hopefully they have a pack of matches or something. Well, everybody, I went to buy a pre-roll here, but this is one of them government nonsense dispensaries where you have to get paid permission to go in there and buy some flower that grows in the earth. So no pre-roll for me.
All right.
Hey guys, aren't you so happy? I'm out looking for my puppy. We got a shirt on and everything. We're just like him. Oh man, the level of pathetic here it's kind of great.
What are you saying over here, Zeno? I don't know if Flax and Liberty Troll fell out. If they did, it must be quite recent because this was not long ago. This wasn't a video not too long ago, so they couldn't have had a falling out unless it was just recently. What are you saying over here? It's not that he put stuff up there. It's that he told us about it, was proud of it, and then when he got made fun of, then he refused to talk about it anymore. Well, I'm not saying that he's right or he's wrong, but if he is open and honest about something and he told you guys that he did it, whether he was proud of it or not, I don't know. I wasn't there. But then when you make fun of him for it, yeah, I can see why he's not going to talk about it no more. It's, I'm not saying that you guys shouldn't have done it. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have said it. I'm just being devil's advocate here. So me probably shouldn't have told y'all that he stuffed fucking cell phones up his ass, and then you wouldn't have teased him. But since he was honest and told you that he stuffed cell phones up his ass, maybe everybody shouldn't have teased him. I haven't teased him over it. I've been to prison, and I know that they stick drugs up their ass to get it in prison. They stick drugs up their vaginas to get them in prison. They swallow drugs into balloons to get them into prison, and then they pick through their shit to get the fucking balloons to have the drugs. So I've been there. I've been in that situation, and I've seen it. So I really don't, knock it or whatever. But hey, I get it. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just saying, So not here on YouTube, but on other hosts, I have 9 million followers. But it's not all about me. I just syndicate a bunch of shows, not just my own. All right, cool, man. What else are you saying? Lynette remembers. Tony, you went over and commented on Narcs. Did you subscribe to him, Tony? The best part is he criticizes everyone from his shed room in the 20 square miles he can't leave. I know. I tease him about that. He's running from a 9-day fucking sentence for the shit that he defended himself from and he lost, and I don't know whatever happened to it. Whatever. I think he's, does some pretty fucking stupid shit, and then whatever. I don't know. I'm just a guy on YouTube trying to bring a little bit of information to people. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. All right, Jethro. Fucking Mr. Funny Guy, are you? Maybe he did. I don't know. I bet you that nobody, he won't confirm nor deny it. I don't know. So good. Glad you subbed. So, I know my stream's getting boring. Somebody must have went live.
Dude, this is funny.
Now, going to a different dispensary. That first dispensary was exactly what we wanted. Peaceful, no problems, no issues, exactly how it should be. People waving, saying hi, no issues. So now we're going to, which one are we going to now? Pura Leaf. And we are at,
And
I don't know,
Direct D
North Tampa,
did
ish area,
mention the
between
old meat
Tampa and
market
Western
shit
Tampa.
a while back.
You know what's cool in Tampa is these sewer grates.
Oh
that
yeah,
have
cool sewer grates.
embossing on them. They're embossed.
So no
embossed.
waste, man.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not recording.
What's this?
You just record. Never heard of First Amendment audit?
No, we heard, but like, what's the?
Usually we come to places like this and they freak out. And
And it's funny that these kids, I agree with Direct D here. You know, I'll try to give him a little bit of respect and not call him by his, you know, hateful names that everybody uses. But these two kids right here, they actually call it out for what it is.
they'll start yelling at us and they call the police. And,
Oh, so he's just back home. So he's raging.
we don't even have
He says, "Oh, so you out here fucking with them, and so you're rage baiting them." So these kids know exactly what these fucking idiots out here auditing dispensaries are doing.
Oh, wow.
when it does,
The fucking kid knows what you're doing. Did you guys hear him? Did you hear him? He said, so you're rage baiting. So you guys are rage baiting. Well, these fucking kids know what you're doing. That's hilarious.
Well, you know, at the same time, Direct D is in here giving these guys, you know, I'm not going to go through this whole video, but he's in this video talking about how the First Amendment activists they're not helping the First Amendment. They're destroying it and they're making it worse. Well, I shared the video with you the other day of Direct D openly admitting that since he started it, the First Amendment, you know, or started doing the auditing, things have gotten worse. They haven't gotten better. It's his own words. He was with fucking Reluctant Prophet sitting in the car in the middle of the night. If you guys remember me doing the video the other day, it's in one of my fucking live streams. You can go back and you can see the video. So, you know, there's a lot of hypocrisy amongst these fucking guys, you know, whatever. I'm used to it. That's why I don't support these guys. And every now and again, I'll watch their shit just to say, what are they talking about now? And I'll go, oh, yeah, I agree with that. Or, no, this guy's an idiot. Or, no, I don't fucking believe that.
happens when we get to tell them, hey, you're in America, you have freedom. Just
Yeah,
not
you
rich
got that.
people want to start
You got
raping.
that right going on right there.
And then, so let's go to
Dance
this,
party. See what that is.
where John Flax is upset that he's losing credibility because he's out doing these business audits. And I've told these guys that are out here doing this, I've personally told Michigan Constitutional Crusader, and I told him, who's the other, Wolverine Transfer, well, not Wolverine Transfer, excuse me, Frickin' Media. I told them both when they were doing this shit a couple of years ago, I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? I have the videos of it. And do I need to share the videos? No, I'm telling you the truth. And if you don't believe me, I don't fucking care. But I was telling Direct D about this shit. And I was not just him specifically, but I've mentioned it, like these fucking assholes around harassing people outside of businesses. This is bullshit. And they're fucking causing problems between, you know, their fellow Americans. You know, these scumbags are doing this shit. I told Michigan Constitutional Crusader that I fucking, you know, believe in what they were doing, that it was wrong. So, you know, I'm not saying that I was there first, but I was there first. I was calling this shit out long before you were, Direct D. Man, John is a fucking angry individual. He needs to get a job and stop counting on fucking YouTube. And if any of you don't know, I was the one who encouraged John Flax to pick up his camera, to get back out there to do auditing. And he got arrested outside of a DUI checkpoint one night when he flashed the light in a cop's eyes. I ain't fucking scared and I ain't shy. I fucking got it all recorded. I got the phone call when I called the bondswoman. I fucking did all that shit that I did. What? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if these auditors don't like me. I don't give a fuck if they think I'm a dick. They don't support me. They don't fucking give me the time of day, so they can go fuck themselves. All of them. I don't give a fuck. I'm that lone wolf that don't need these guys. I'll do my own thing. And if they don't like it, too goddamn bad.
What a weirdo.
All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Hit the thumbs up, would you? All right. What's going on? Let's see. I've lost all credibility.
Yep. You all have.
In case you guys didn't know.
Now we know.
Liberty Troll has been going around. He's going to the places where people terminate their pregnancies. He's gone to Planned Parenthood. He's doing dispensaries now.
Well, that's where they terminate their pregnancies at Planned Parenthood, John. That's kind of a redundant comment.
He just audits everything, right? Well, he was in my area 2 days ago, I think. Called me up. He was close by, so I ran out there. He was auditing dispensaries. So I wanted to see what it was like to audit a dispensary. So I went out there and met him. And I also did an open carry because open carry is legal now in Florida. Well,
Yeah, I just wanted to see what it was like to audit a dispensary when I've never done this kind of thing before. And it comes on the heels of Chris talking about people auditing dispensaries. Convenient and timing.
No, it comes on the heels. Listen, Chris, Direct D, it comes on the heels of me talking about Liberty Troll auditing dispensaries and talking about him pepper spraying the old lady. John Flax stalks me, bro. He's my stalker. He watches my shit. He doesn't watch yours, Direct D. Let's get this straight, okay? Yeah, you see? You see? Let's get this straight, Direct D. John Flax is my stalker. He got the idea to go and meet up with Liberty Troll because of me, because I was making fun of Liberty Troll, saying that he was a scumbag. It wasn't because of you, Christopher Ruff. You see here? Only take credit where credit is due, Christopher Ruff, and his credit belongs to me. Me and John Flax have a fucking falling out. Me and John Flax have a love-hate relationship. John Flax went out and bought a gun because of me. He watches my content. He don't watch you, Direct D. Let's get that straight. You understand? You see? You see?
For sure.
some people don't like when auditors audit dispensaries. Some people don't like when auditors audit businesses or private businesses. So just because I went and did a dispensary audit with Liberty Troll, I had people in the comments saying that I've lost all credibility.
Yeah.
What? Why? Did my ideas change?
Yep.
Am I not still a constitutionalist? Do I still not believe in?
Oh, and let's make this clear, Direct D. I'm the one who went and recorded "Welcome to This World's Media's" preliminary exam, and I went outside the courtroom. Yeah, you see, not you. I was the one who is dealing with the meat market pepper spray guy. Not you, Direct D. You might talk about it, but nobody's listening to you, Direct D. They're paying attention to me, Bad Apple Media. Right, guys? Somebody give me a 1 in the chat if you agree.
Minus a few things. What?
If constitutionalists, listen, I've been calling myself a constitutionalist for a minute. And if constitutionalist means that I'm going to use my rights to f with other people just because I can, then I'm definitely not that. If that's what you all are calling yourselves and that's the opinion, like, bro, I'm definitely not with that.
Well, I hate to say it, but I agree with Direct D here that if that's what you call activism, then I'm not down with that.
Oh man, that's the problem. Is they claim to be like activists and defenders of people's rights. I'm out here for your rights. You know what I mean? And what? No, there's no activism happening. There's no freedom fighting happening. All this fucking tropes and nonsense that these retards use, bro. There's none of that's happening here. Just like I said, rage baiting instead of educating. Yeah, that's what the kids were saying too. Kids, these 15-year-olds were like, "We also you're just out here rage baiting." It's like even the youth knows what you're doing. They've been there for 5 seconds. They've talked maybe 20 words to you, and they already know what you're doing. That right there is telltale. Like you guys can be manipulated by this nonsense. A lot of you, not all of you.
Right. Yeah. Even the kids know that you're up to no good. Yeah. Right. Exactly. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's Juan? Juan? I don't know. Juan Lopez? I don't know.
But a lot of you be manipulated by this nonsense and
Put Juan in the chat. Oh, oh, that's a bowel fucking joke. I get it now.
have your emotions manipulated and believe this bullshit. But a child can figure out what they're doing within 5 seconds of walking up. Oh, so you're out here rage baiting. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it too. A lot of other people get it too. Granted, it took me a while to figure it out.
To be fair, and I'm not siding with Direct D, Jethro, you have said that I get a lot of things correct and I'm a little tweaky too. So you said the same thing about me, that there's a lot of things that Bad Apple says, and I agree with him, but he can be a little tweaky. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, let me stand outside.
I admit that I can be a little tweaky. I don't give a fuck.
Film a
Whatever tweaky means.
business from a sidewalk, and magically now I'm an activist and an auditor. The word auditor and activist I feel like are kind of synonymous. You know what I mean? They when you're calling yourself that, you're saying you're an activist. You're a government accountability activist, which is a fucking joke, because if you're auditing what are you doing at the dispensary? How are you auditing
Well, because the Karens don't watch YouTube. Karens are everyday people. They don't give two shits about YouTube. The kids are watching the YouTube. That's why the kids are watching the YouTube.
dispensary? Doesn't make sense to me. You're rage baiting.
It's changed. Why? The problem is here's the biggest problem, and I see this throughout life when I had restaurants. People would come in there all the time and tell
I'm
me,
not
you know what you need to
meth
do?
tweaking.
You know how many times I had to hear, I had a restaurant,
I'm not
several
meth tweaking. I
restaurants for
don't do
13 years.
meth. I don't do Fenty. I don't do meth. I don't do marijuana no more. Every now and again, I drink a fucking Blue Moon. Once in a blue moon. That's it.
Hey, John, do you have restaurants anymore? Maybe you
And,
should.
and matter of fact, March 11th will be my 1 year anniversary of not smoking the marijuana on a regular basis. I've hit it a couple of times in almost a year. And the last time I hit it, I was like, man, I ain't smoking that shit no more. Fuck that.
Should have taken some advice from some people. You know what you need to do when somebody tells me some shit like that? I mean, in the chat, it's different, but like if a friend or somebody that I know or somebody that's in the same fucking business as me tells me, you know what you need to do? I'm going to
Gave up
listen
the
to them
chronic.
because they might say something valuable. Even if I don't like them, they still might say something valuable that I can capitalize on. I'll always take advice from fucking anybody.
How many times I've had to hear, you know what you need to do?
What,
You know what
what did you just say, Direct D? You said you'll take advice from anybody? What? Come on now. Now, this is where I got to say that Direct D's full of shit. I tried giving him advice. He even asked for the advice one time in his live stream, and I have the screen recording of it because I got lots of screen recordings of these idiots, so they can't say, I didn't say that. And I said, oh, yeah, I got the screen recording. I'll have to check my files and my archives, but I got it. So one day, Direct D was talking about not needing or correcting, or what was it? He wanted to know about, his kids. He gave his two sons were born, and he hasn't given them allegedly birth certificates or social security numbers, and he was questioning what's going to happen when they're older and they are learning to drive. And so I tried to explain to him what will happen when that occurs, and he fucking went off on me, telling me I was a fucking idiot, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. But he asked for the advice, and I tried to give him the correct information, and he went off on me. And I think he fucking blocked me that night too. So for him to sit here right now and to say, yeah, John Flax, you should listen to people and their advice, and you should take it and make your life a little bit better by constructive criticism. Yeah, I would be more than happy to take advice. The fuck you would, Direct D. I got the fucking video of you being a fucking hypocrite right now. God damn it.
you need to do, John? You need to start running this product. You need to buy that stuff.
And you didn't, did you?
And everything they would say to me, what I need to do, it was always what they thought I should do, but I should risk my time, my money to execute their idea that they don't have the wherewithal, the brain power, or the organizational skills to put together themselves.
Sounds like another loser that can't take advice. That's why you and Sam Queef and all you little you get along so well.
What? He sounds like a loser that can't take advice. Hey, Direct D, you refuse to take my advice even when you ask for advice. What? This is the kind of shit that really irritates me about you fucking guys online, is that you have very, maybe it's from all of the fucking weed that you smoke that makes you fucking knock you out like an elephant. Yeah, I smoke enough weed to knock an elephant out. But you can't remember that you yourself reject advice that you actually ask for. And if I pointed it out that you rejected advice that you asked for, you'd tell me, fuck you, you're an idiot, you're a psychopath. You'd say the same shit that John Flax says.
You're all the same like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. All you influencers on YouTube are the same like that. Yeah. That I agree with. Yeah. You're all the same.
It sounds like exactly the phone call that I had with David. Oh man, I'm sick. My channel's not making money and I'm not getting views and blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, you know what you need to do is you need to stop spreading yourself so thin. You need to stop worrying about celebrities and all this other nonsense. You need to focus on putting titles in your video, making better thumbnails.
This is the kind of shit. This is when in Rome, do as the Romans do. The best direct TV stream I've seen is when Sam White Queen Valley Transparency spends 2 hours clowning him. I never seen that. But yeah, puff, pass. I'll take a fucking puff. I'll smoke for you. All right, you bunch of fucking weed heads. You fucking burnouts. All you pothead motherfuckers in my chat. God dang, you guys are fucking high ons. Thanks, Dino. Congrats. Thanks. Trust me, it's fucking rough not smoking weed when I'm My next door neighbor smokes it, and I can smell it outside the fucking door. I drive down the road where they're growing weed, and I'm like, oh, it smells so good. But I'm sticking to my guns, man. You gotta have that willpower. You gotta say no. Just say no to drugs. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? You guys know what I'm talking about? Any of you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that? Huh? Maybe I'll show you real quick. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. So this is your brain on drugs. This is your brain on drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Anyone out there that doesn't understand that this is your brain on drugs? Hopefully you'll be able to hear it, and StreamYard ain't fucking me over on the volume. If you can't hear the volume, please let me know immediately, and I'll fix it. So this is what I'm talking about. This is your brain on drugs.
Is there anyone out there who still isn't clear about what doing drugs does? Okay, last time. This is your brain. This is
These
drugs.
are drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
These are the commercials that I was subjected to when I was a teenager. So did you guys hear that? Did you hear this is your brain? This is your brain on drugs? Let's go back to this. Hopefully the sound is still here.
Doing better dialogue, better editing. I went on a rant on what he needs to do, and the next day is when he's like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Because these little is like this, they just can't take advice.
So it's the same thing with auditing.
Yep.
No matter what, no matter how good you are, no matter how many audits you did, you do one thing that certain people don't like. Oh, you've lost all credibility. They come in the comment sections. You know what you need to be doing. You don't need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. Look in the mirror, dude. Where's the link to all your activism? Because if you're sitting there telling me,
We're on my channel. I mean, I don't really call it activism, but I got a link to a bunch of that I've done.
as a restaurant owner, as a business owner, as a whatever, an auditor, as an activist,
Yeah.
you know what you need to do? If you're saying that to somebody, you better damn.
Oh, John Flax never shuts the fuck up too.
I mean, you know what you need to do? Let me see what they did so I can see what they're talking about, what I need to do.
Here's what you need to do. Stop sucking so much, trying to be a little internet and get attention. That's what you need to do.
And if you don't like dispensary audits, don't.
Well, stop being an attention whore. What? I'm an attention whore. If you're on YouTube and you're trying to get views and likes, wouldn't that make every one of us attention whores to a degree? Come on now.
Watch them. It's voluntary.
What the fuck is going on here, man?
And is there something wrong with auditing private businesses? I don't think so. Because the major problem in this country is that Americans, 80% of Americans, are super ignorant to their own constitutional rights. And thus, they surrender them so freely that the authorities and the government expect us, the other 20%, to abide by, obey, comply.
Oh, I really have a hard time listening to John Flax anymore. I seen a video of him over on the Raging Tomato where he was having a debate against a dude named Brooklyn or Brookfield or something like that. And Flax got his ass handed to him. And it was funny. You watched it and I was like, Flax, why are you changing the fucking subject so fucking fast? You just got your ass handed to you. Now you're changing the subject. But I guess this is probably, a good point for me to stop sharing the video because it really isn't doing any. It's just gonna go on and on about Chris is just moaning and groaning about he's the greatest activist or whatnot. I think he is.
If someone recording on the sidewalk, mind your business. Turn that other direction. Wait, read some of these comments and then I'm out of here. They represent School of Hard. Done, bro. Auditing is hard. That isn't hard. Please show us you know how to give views? Making money at auditing.
Getting out of the car, sitting in the car, talking, none of that's difficult. Over the course of a few years, I learned the laws and case law, stuff relevant to Arizona. I mean, that might be seen as...
Well, you're an amazing paralegal now, so you're just You're just chock full of legalese, bro.
It's a difficult part. And what he is right about editing and thumbnails.
Editing, I will admit, editing is the hardest part about having a YouTube channel, finding the time to edit. And if you're a perfectionist to a fault like I am, you'll have a hard time. You're going to have a hard time if you French fry when you should pizza. So I have a hard time editing. You know, it's not because I can't edit. I could actually edit if I had the patience to do it. You know, of course, the time and patience. But that is probably the hardest part about doing a video, is condensing it down into, you know, a 10, 15, 20-minute video or whatnot. And I like to ramble on. Have any of you noticed, is it just me, or have you noticed that I love to ramble on and hear myself talk? Have you noticed that, anybody? Have any of you noticed that? Well, I guess it's just me. Yeah, oh, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. So Brandon says that, or Jethro tells Brandon that he comes to Michigan every 5 or 6 months and they got the best weed in Pennsylvania. Well, whoopie fucking woo. Take your Pennsylvania weed and fucking stuff it in your pipe and smoke it. I wouldn't know. I haven't smoked any Pennsylvania weed. But I'll tell you what, my buddy had some fucking weed the other day. Oh, a couple weeks ago. And I went by his house, hang out with him. And I haven't smoked in probably 6 months. I don't give or take. Maybe I took a couple of hits around Christmas time or something like that. I don't know. Nothing major. And he had some fucking weed, man, that, oh my God. That shit put my dick in the dirt. For real. It put my dick in the dirt. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe how my dick was in the dirt. It was buried deep in the dirt. I had to go lay down on the fucking couch. It was incredible. It was way fucking better than any weed that I've smoked in a long time. It was fucking insane weed. Let me show something here for you guys. Let me show you something here, guys. Since Lynette wants to fucking call me a rambling man. Well, guess what? Guess what I'm going to have to do? Guess what I'm going to have to do? Ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't seen this video, I'm willing to take a hit and not get any money because I want to share this with you because this was an amazing fucking song. And if any of you from the Detroit area know who this is, or any of you from around the country know who this motherfucker is, just let me know.
There's proof that you can't beat the system. Bob Seger system.
Tell me this version ain't badass. Seeger on the keyboard singing. Come on. Yeah. Down by the riverside, you come down and roll dust, and then we'll start to when I had to leave home, knew I couldn't stick around. And kept looking, you know, let your friend looking girl. Rambling man. Rambling man. Gambling man. Yeah. Gambling man. Yeah. All right. Well, how'd you like that song? Bob motherfucker Seaver. Bob motherfucker Seaver. Woo woo. Rambling man. Yeah. I think that was a pretty damn good rendition. Is one of his original tunage that he's upgraded since then. That was from 1968. That's Bob Seger in the Silver Bullet Band. Well, that was Bob Seger before he had the Silver Bullet Band. Detroit's own. Ann Arbor, Detroit, Michigan. We got Detroit, Michigan own Bob Seger. Anywho, that's about all I'm going to have to fucking share
not
here.
easy. It's not for every pull down a rabbit hole. Everybody's like this banging editor, and no. For a little bit, we might make fun of trans fattery.
He wanted me to tell you need to give him more.
It's their fucking videos, making money under the guise of activism.
So that's I think that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. There's not a whole lot more to talk about right now. I just wanted to share a few little things with you. I wanted to share that narc survivor video to let you see what, you know, the psyche of these individuals who've been gang stalking me online are all about. That video was a perfect insight explanation of what I've been dealing with, and had to share the old Direct D and let you see what he's all yapping about. But I'm pretty sure that John Flax joined forces with Liberty Troll because he's seen me sharing a video of Liberty Troll. John Flax don't care about you, Direct D. It's all me. I'm the one who did it. I'm the one. I want the credit. I want an Oompa Loompa, and I want it now. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you. I'm going to have to go stalk some people online and their panels and start some shit if I can. And if I can't, then I guess I'll go and chill out for the rest of the night and get a good night's sleep because I don't have to work in the morning. You would think that I would be up all night on the internet entertaining you folks. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry for taking your money. I'm sorry. Do you guys know who that is? I'm sorry for taking your money. Do you know who that is? Do you know who I'm referring to? Do you know who I'm referring to? Do you know who I'm referring to? If not, we will see. We will see what is going on here. Oh, I have to reshare. All right. Here we go. Do you guys know who this guy is?
Yeah, I got one too.
You guys know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is the best, one of the best movies ever. That's one of the best movies ever. I'm not going to share much of it because I'll probably get copyright struck. I'll probably get struck for that little bit. But it's one of the best movies ever. Where he says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for taking your money. I'm not sorry. I guess you have to watch it. That's my impression of Pee Wee Herman. Yeah, poor old Pee Wee got caught jerking off in a movie theater in Michigan, like Michigan Avenue. The hamburger dude stole your money. Oh, Peg Leg, what the hell? Where you been? Good to see you. But yeah, it was a great fucking movie. And when he woke up and he was walking around like a chicken, he was clucking. and Chong was sleeping, and he woke up and he was like, "What the fuck?" And he's going, "Baka! Baka!" Oh, Stacy Keach was Sergeant Stadenko. I'm not sorry I took your money. I'm not sorry. Yeah. Oh, I loved Pee Wee Herman. I thought he was funny. I guess he's an acquired taste, but you know, aside from his jerking off, but at least he wasn't molesting little kids. You know, he can jerk his little gherkin all he wants. Ain't none of my business. Yeah, you got the key, man? You got the key? Those were the best movies ever, man. The 80s had some of the best fucking movies ever. They really did. Matter of fact, I would love to watch those movies over again. You know, like Fast Times at Ridgemont High, you know, The Jerk. You know, we got to keep out the porch monkeys. We got to keep out the eggplants. Who? You know, the N-bombs. What did you say? You know, the N-bombs. Sir, I just happen to be part N-bomb. He whoops their asses. Oh, great fucking movies, man. My dog wants you to know, Reggie says E equals MC2, energy equals more cookies squared. All right. Well, give your dog some cookies. Hell yeah. All right, guys. I miss the times when we come on live and we would have good times. And Jethro, you're supposed to be sending me fucking videos so we can laugh at it. Kind of like how you showed me they were making cookies in Asia, shortbread cookies. More videos, Jethro. More laughing videos, more comedic value. Come on, Jethro. Hook a honky up. Hook a honky up. Would you please? Would you? Could you? Please. Could you? Would you please? Well, you gotta find some. Come on, search the internet, brother. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. I know you can do it. Come on, history. All right. All right. What we got here? This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. I'm going to have to clip that and make that like a drop. When somebody says something real stupid, I'm going to go, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? So, it's that time of the night, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to part ways. I'm going to go my way. You're going to go yours. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Yeah, we used to have so much fun. On a very serious note, the algorithm is not cool anymore. You don't get what you search for. Your recommendations have been narrowed down to the last 3 people you watched. Well, start searching. Do some deep dives, bro. Type in some shit in the search bar. Type in some shit in the search bar. Any questions? Sure. Where do I get a frying pan at? You know what? I was just using my cast irons the other day. And I'm going to have to make fried potatoes in my big cast iron pan because that's my mom used to make fried potatoes in there. And they were always the best, man. I can't make fried potatoes like my mom used to. I just can't do it. I don't know how the hell she did it, but I just can't do it. Especially not on an electric fucking stove. I hate electric stoves. I can't stand cooking on an electric stove. Even a propane gas stove or propane gas stoves, they even suck too. I need a natural gas stove. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know about you, but that's just me. So anywho, let's share this here thing and take a look over here. Oh yeah, they make the ingredients anymore for fried potatoes. It's potatoes and onions. It's a simple recipe. 2 ingredients. Yeah, well, I'm not going to stop eating potatoes because they're not exactly what they used to be. Anywho, appreciate y'all and catch you on the flip side on another time, another day, another place. Have a good one. Peace out.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change, I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you want to taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you want to hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you want to taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you want to hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this,